Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Villalobos Garcia, and today we are going to talk about Edson Arantes do Nascimento, or Pelé, one of the greatest football players in history. Pelé was born on October 23, 1940 in Brazil. His real name was Edson Arantes do Nascimento. He grew up in a humble family, and from a very young age he loved and played football. His real name, Pelé, was born from confusing the name of the famous goalkeeper Pelé. As a child, Pelé couldn't afford real football, so he often played with socks filled with paper or cloth. However, his talent and dedication helped him becoming a professional player at a very young age. In 1950, when Brazil lost the World Cup final against Uruguay in front of thousands of fans, Pelé saw his father crying because of the defeat and promised him that one day he would win the World Cup for Brazil.
Pelé began his professional career with Santos Football Club when he was only 50 years old, where he won 4 titles. At the age of 16, he made his debut for the Brazilian national team, becoming one of the youngest players to ever represent his country. He became famous around the world after winning the FIFA World Cup in Brazil in 1958. Later, he won 2 more World Cups in 1962 and 1970, become the only player in history to win the World Cups. His incredible performance transformed football into a global phenomenon and inspired millions of children to play the sport.
He became a symbol for hope for the people from humble background, and his story showed that talent, discipline, and perseverance can help someone overcome poverty. And for many young people, and especially Latin America, Africa, and other developing regions, and Pelé became proof that sport could create opportunities and change life. After returning from football, Pelé participated in charity activities and promote education, sport, and peace. And when Pelé passes away in 2022, millions of people around the world tribute to him, showing that his influence extended far beyond sport. In 2021, the world learned that Pelé had been diagnosed and with colon of cancer, and finally, on December 22, 2022 year, Pelé passed away in a hospital with his family and loved ones. His death was mourned by billions of people around the world, showing that his influence extends for billions of sports. Pelé inspired the world not only as a football player, but as a symbol of hope, perseverance, and unity.
Football. Thank you for listening and being part of our presentation. We hope you have learned something about him and that his story inspires you during the World Cup seasons when the beautiful games bring us all together. Thank you.